Now from TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, this is EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour Golf. Rich Lerner, pleased to be joined here in the booth by my partner Frank Nobilo. And Frank, so much talk about when you look at this course as a whole, but what are the must-dos when you play a track like this?
Try and keep the ball in the fairway, because Pete Dye, I mean, he did a great job of trying to deceive you off the tee. A lot of the times, you know, you think the trouble's on the right when really it's on the left. It's another one too, stock plenty of golf balls, but home of the PGA Tour and always worth a quick 18 holes.
Just what you want to start your day. That's in the fairway and a nice way to get out of the box. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
We have 124 yards left to the hole. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
13 feet away. Ah, yes, very well read. To 100 now for the day. Second hole here at Sawgrass, 532-yard par 5. Frank, considered one of the easier holes on the golf course, is that right?
Yeah, you don't have to hit it miles down there. Anything that turns a little to the player's left certainly helps. There are some trees down the left side. Just want to avoid those.
Oh, that came out funny, and it started way left. Safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Safely in for his par, and he'll remain at 1 under through 2 holes of play. Now the par 3 third.
Not overly long, but 2 is a rarity here. Difficult green, and You don't see a lot of tee shots actually finish close here for some unknown reason.
Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Got to at least try to cozy it in that 3-foot circle. This for birdie. Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. Okay, that's finished off for a par. Hole number 4 here at TPC Sawgrass. 384-yard par 4 deep fairway bunker to the right of the landing zone. You want to avoid that. What else is there to look out for, Frank?
Those huge mounds on the left, they're just as penal really as the bunker on the right. So this is one where you have to pick an object in the distance. Really focus on that.
So tempting to go for it right, but that's a very smart layup. Going to leave a simple little wedge shot into this 4th green. So from right around the middle of the fairway, this is second.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. Frank, how about this par 4 fifth?
I lost count the number of bunkers here, off the tee and sort of in play with the second shot if you're in trouble, or even the one that's sort of left and long. Really good par 4 though. Fairway somehow has to be achieved if you want to reduce this par 4 to just a simple 2-shotter.
We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. Sitting up in the fairway now, 180 yards away. What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
Not a problem. That's in for birdie. And that score moves to 2 under par. Frank, what do you think of the 6th? Pretty short par 4.
It is, but you come out of that sort of corridor and fairway opens up and then it narrows up, bunkers to be around. Very, very few people hit driver here.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Frank, approach shot here at 6. Good chance to make birdie?
There is. You can almost cut this green into thirds. There's that front third, the left third, and of course the back third. And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Nope. So we'll finish that off. It's a par, and his score will stay at -2. 7th hole here at TPC Sawgrass, generally plays into the wind, one of the stadium course's most difficult greens to hit, Frank.
It's a really weird tee shot here. You have those 3 little pot bunkers down the right, and then that bunker that meanders once again all the way down the left side. The bunker that's just slightly right of the canal. Very awkward angle off the tee.
You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee right down the middle. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Looking at 148 to the hole, hole cut right in the middle.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
What a stroke there, and a most unexpected birdie. TPC Sawgrass, the fabled stadium course designed by the legendary Pete Dye. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novelo. And here at the 8th, Frank, most players are happy walking out of here with a par 3.
And the reason why, it's a very narrow entry to this green. It's just littered with bunkers around, left, behind, to the side, and even short. Once you get further up the green, though, even though this is sort of an undulating green, it starts to widen up. So don't get trapped into just looking at the front of this hole.
And that's going to be a challenge from there. It's into one of the 7 pot bunkers that circled this 8th green. Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, so he's in there with a bogey for a disappointment here at the 8th. We close out the front 9 with the 583-yard par 5, one of the most spectacular par 5s in golf. A lake and a bunker on the right and deep woods on the left. Stay out of that. This hole grows narrower as it unfolds. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Now, from just under 300 yards, a second from the fairway at the par 5. Look here at birdie.
And definitely not a lot to be concerned with. He just needs to take it straight back and straight through.
Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that's going to make this a 2 under 34 for the front side.
Frank, now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
A fairly straight par 4, but that's not the way to play it. You really want to go to the right, well away from the fairway bunker that runs all the way down the left side. That turns it into a little bit of a dogleg left. Then you're going to come across that front bunker into a green that, well, is anything other than flat.
This one started up the right side. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. So a poor tee shot at 10, now his second.
Just a little over ambitious on that chip shot. Just sailed past.
15 feet away.
That one looked in right from the start. He's able to slide that in for his par. Well done. Here we are at the 558-yard par 5 11. It is reachable in two with a long and accurate drive, but offers a lot of possibilities, including laying up to ensure a short approach on your third. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot. Shot after shot. More evidence there with that beautiful touch.
A straightforward look here for birdie. Yes, well done to get it in close, and then that finished off for a birdie here at the par 5. Redesigned for the 2017 Players Championship, the 358-yard par 4 12th here at TPC Sawgrass offers a risk-reward proposition. You can try and drive the green, but that water hazard on the left is a consideration.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
This now for birdie at 12.
Yeah, and over a putt like this, you've really got to trust the fact you've banked the practice, you trust the process, and certainly trust the line.
Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. We now come to the 13th penalty area down the left side, protecting this beautiful 181-yard par 3 and two small but deep maintained bunkers guarding a three-tiered green. That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Oh, this one is tracking. It's on a good line. Look out. This one could be really good. Oh, yes! Do that, why don't you? That's better than 60 feet. That'll put a smile on the face, no doubt. 481 yards is a stout hole. This one absolutely requires every ounce of your attention if you're going to get out of here with a 4. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Frank, there's a lot to factor in on this approach at the 14th.
You can favor right side of this green and sort of allow the contours of the green just to move that ball to the left.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot. Way too good, I must say. That was just smashed. Yeah, sizable putt left.
Beautifully done right there. That's how you keep good rounds going. A terrific putt to save par. 15th hole here at TPC Sawgrass is a 470-yard par 4, dogleg right with a drive through an alley of trees and over water. This tee shot is not for the faint of heart. Is starting up the right side. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Now note his second from the fairway.
Left himself with 149. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
That is lefty right there. A beautiful putt, and the result is a birdie. You licking your chops here, Frank, as a player, when you get to this tee box?
Well, it's an opportunity. A 4 here certainly makes the mood better when you walk to 17 and then 18. So a 4 here is more than just making a birdie on a par 5.
That will do just fine. That is starting right. Got to be careful over there. Oh, and let's hope that's not a precursor of things to come. It is into the lake here at 16. So now, with the drop taken, this is going to be his 4th shot into this par 5. This will be a 14-foot putt here. Got it there, but not quite on target. Four under on the deck. Well, there's a moment every year unlike any in golf. At 17, the shot is struck, and for a few nervous seconds, the ball, and oftentimes all your hopes, hanging suspended in midair, wet or dry, victory or catastrophe. Sometimes it's that simple at 17. Okay, time to exhale. That's safely aboard. A look here for birdie at 17.
And this very makeable here. I see almost no break.
Nah, that's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. Okay, no shame in that. It's a par here at 17. People always talk about 17 being visually intimidating. Frank, what about 18?
If there's a little bit of wind off the right, the tee shot is so much easier. But if that wind is coming off the water, not only do you see the water and the wooden bulkheads, you see all the rough and the trees on the right. And of course, then you start bringing 5, 6, 7, even 8 into play. That's what makes this tee shot so hard.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Frank, it's all about focus and positive imagery, isn't it, here on this approach shot at the 18th?
You have to be precise with your target here. You can't be looking left at the water or mounds on the right. Plus, there's all the mounding on the screen. So, in the end, look at the flag, aim at the flag, go there.
So that one, Frank, came out way too high.
Just goes to show what happens when you don't find these greens in regulation. Now, he's looking at 2 putts, maybe 3 from where he is.
Okay, in for a bogey 5 here at 18. And that'll be a round of 3 under, 69. And that does it for us here at TPC Sawgrass. Great day, Frank.
Yeah, a chance for the players to play one of the golf courses that has become so famous over the last 25 to 30 years.
For my partner, Frank Nobilo, and our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long from the TPC Sawgrass and EA Sports.